Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel, The Truth Hurts. I'm Andrew the Love Doctor, and I specialize in breakups with catching people creeping, lying, and cheating in relationships. Today, I'm going to discuss red flag number 192, the Lilith's Law Petition. Everyone thought I was joking when I said I was going to make an attempt to make narcissism a punishable crime. Funny thing is, the laws are already there. They're just not enforced, because no one takes this seriously enough until it happens to them. I'm meeting some resistance because this is politics. And with politics, there's always going to be pros and cons, fors and against. Well, those who are against me, you are entitled to your opinion, as I am with mine. Some are saying I'm only doing this out of revenge. So what? If this bill arises from anger. So was the bill for Mothers Against Drunk Driving, MADD. A sense of loss and anger gives you passion. Passion, a strong feeling of enthusiasm or excitement for something or about doing something. I have a strong feeling of enthusiasm and excitement for doing this, and to make sure no one else feels like I do. Hurt, violated, used and abused, suckered, disrespected, etc., etc., etc. This bill, called Lilith's Law, is asking Congress to help survivors of narcissistic abuse to recover at a much faster rate from post-traumatic stress disorder by providing them with a strong sense of justice. This law will prevent a narcissist from walking away without any accountability, which will make a survivor feel vindicated, which is a survivor's main concern. A narcissist will mess up your mind and then callously tell you go seek therapy. With some people's stories, they've been going to therapy for over 2 years. Now, the average therapy session is $100 an hour. Calculate 100 times one session per week for 52 weeks. That's $52,000. Now, 1 day of therapy is not going to help someone that experienced years of abuse. So if you go to therapy twice a week, double the total. That's $104,000. I myself already invested $105,000 into a relationship fraud with my monster. That's $209,000. See the financial abuse the monster creates? Lilith's Law will help you recoup funds that you devoted into a relationship scam. Prime example. Lilith and myself paid a $500 deposit on a world yacht for a wedding reception when she had no intentions of getting married. This law will make her reimburse me the $250 I invested emotional abuse. Now, many of you can't afford therapy, which means the therapist will not help you. Well, Lilith's Law will force monsters that mess up your mind and tell you to go to therapy to pay for therapy. Lilith's Law will have an amendment to alimony, which will force monsters to financially support you till you get better. I know your stories. Many of you were forced to retire because you couldn't concentrate on your job. Many of you were fired because you couldn't concentrate on your job. Many of you had nervous breakdowns on your job. One thing remains the same with all survivors of narcissistic abuse. They are never the same again. Since you are unable to take care of yourself due to narcissistic abuse that created post-traumatic stress disorder It's the narcissist's duty to take care of you. Alimony, an allowance for support made under court order to a separated individual of a relationship fraud. Alimony may also be granted without a divorce, as between legally separated persons, meaning a means of livelihood maintenance. Lilith was constantly telling me she's not taking care of no grown-ass man. Well, I don't need her to take care of me, which is why I'm not seeking alimony. But the very first names I want on a narcissist registry list is my monsters named Candace Lewis and Mr. Uglyman. That text me she's in good hands. Mike G. Victor Brown, I will find your true name for that list. Lilith's Law will create a registry for narcissistic abusers to help unsuspecting individuals to make aware that the persons they are considering dating is a monster. Monster, a callous entity that causes another pain and suffering without remorse, simply to gain the instant gratification it desires at that moment. Also, Lilith's Law will provide training of narcissistic behavior to local police departments to cease wrongful imprisonment of a survivor and arrest the narcissist with perjury and absurd allegations of domestic abuse. Please see red flag number 15 when the narcissist calls the police. If I can get Congress to sign this bill and implement Lilith's Law as a statute, I would recover almost instantly. But for this to happen, I need you to go to Petition Lilith's Law. The link will be in the comment section of this video. Read the 4 parts of the petition, what it's for, terminologies, amendments of laws, comments of signatures, and signed the petition. This petition is a first draft of many which will be updated on a regular basis on this site, which in the final stages will be given to an attorney or judges that will finalize it to be submitted to New York senators to be discussed in Congress. If you have any ideas or violations to make a narcissist accountable to be added to this bill, please let me know by commenting on this video. The law is to help us all. P.S. Of course, this bill will have to be submitted to the President of the United States after President Trump.